I think when we look at where we are in terms of home energy, home batteries, electrifying your home, we're at a really interesting point. If you kind of think about the first smartphones or even the first mobile phones, it was remarkable that they could do what they did, but it didn't become something which was world-changing until everybody wanted one. And that was when the needle moved. And that's what's happening right now with design in home energy.
Our product is designed to go everywhere and to fit in every home, in every community, in every country of the world.
The product itself is a marvel of engineering. It's a marvel of a team of awesome people trying to make a world a sustainable place. If you look at a typical solar battery install, you will see at least about 10 boxes on the wall. You get the batteries, you get the transformer, you get the service disconnect, you get multiple inverters. It's just a hodgepodge solution. At Lunar, we just basically simplify everything into just 2 boxes.
We also have, from the engineering design point of view, made it as compact as we possibly can. It's the fewest boxes, which again comes back to the speed of install as well.
One of the biggest sources of power loss that you have on these types of products is that conversion from AC to DC.
We actually picked a DC coupled complete ecosystem that is modular for very specific reasons. It's really focused on solar plus storage installs from day one.
Namely, the 2.5% efficiency gain. You're namely just getting more energy from your solar.
The big impact of small numbers really adds up in any sort of application that you use on a daily basis. I like to talk about that. I'm pretty excited about is how much work it took for us to find the right kind of aluminum for a particular connection that we have inside of the product. Now, this aluminum is a particularly important part. The reason why is because we need to attach on the outside to string all of our submodules together. When we're stringing those submodules together, the force that is applied during that bolting process can strip out lower grade aluminums. An aluminum 1100 would be ideal for your electrical conductivity, but for the mechanical strength you need, typically people would go to an aluminum 6061 or an aluminum 6063. In our case, we decided to go the extra mile and really take it to an aluminum 6101. T63. The reason why we went that direction is because it gives you the same electrical conductivity as you would get with an aluminum 1100, something that we use on this end, but it gives you the mechanical strength that you need to be able to bolt to it in a larger stack-up assembly that we have on our battery blocks. While that 1 or 2% seems small, that 1 or 2% is what every competitor is fighting over. They're doing that on their boards. They're doing that on the overall size of their design. They're doing it with voltages, trying to change all these different parameters to make it better. And all we did was find the right material for that job. That's not something that the end user is ever going to see, and they're probably not even going to know what it's doing for them at the end of the day. But it's 30% more conductive than the easy to find off-the-shelf aluminum that you can access within the marketplace.
From that day of the Lunar System arriving, then this thing they're living with for years. It's a foundation of their home. It's going to power their life. It's going to be their personal power plant. We want it to be something that they are really proud of being part of their life, being part of their home. So it's not just the product, it's what surrounds the product, the experience of it. It's how it arrives at your home. It's the story it tells. Beyond the industrial design, the aesthetics of the physical, we've also put an enormous amount of effort into the aesthetics and the experience of the digital, the way this thing works, the way it's going to represent itself every day, which of course is through an app.
The app represents how residential energy storage can change our world.
I think what the team have done there is to take this from kind of dry charts and graphs and units and the language of kind of, energy nerdery and turn it into something which is visual and legible and understandable and communicates the reality of how this thing is powering your life.
We want to see the solar. We want to see the battery. We want to see the home loads. We want to see how they all interact together. We don't want to make it too technical. We want the customers to be able to do what they want with their home when they want, And when they don't want to mess with it, it just works flawlessly.
Is that you go beyond kind of making it something which is useful into something which is delightful.
I think the biggest thing I want people to know is really simple. We have been in the industry for a long time as a team. We have a great product, we have a great vision, and we are solely focused on executing.
It's not enough that this thing works. It's got to be something that we're proud of and you're going to be proud of.